And it is day 3 of the season, and the National Hurricane Center has already tagged an area to watch off of the southeast coast with a 10% chance of development within the next 2 days. Now, regardless of how it develops, rain will be soaking Florida and parts of the southeast. So we do want to bring in Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist Bryan Norcross to help us break down everything that we're watching so far. Bryan, it's great to talk to you. I know last night you had a great night answering some of those Hurricane HQ&A questions. But as we look at Miami, it's not the best looking day for the 3rd day of June. So here we go again with the Atlantic hurricane season getting ready.
Well, it's officially the rainy season in South Florida, so these kind of things happen because we have the combination of the tropical layer that has moved up over the southern part of the Florida peninsula, and we still have influences from more winter-timey kind of conditions pushing down from the south. And when you get that combination, you end up with heavy rain, and that's why June is one of the 2 heaviest rain months in South Florida, June and September being the other one, September because of tropical weather, obviously tropical storms, tropical depressions, and hurricanes. But here we are today, so there's this kind of broad nominal disturbance down in the southern part of Florida, and the idea is it's going to lift north over the next day or 2, and in this area off of the southeast coast, we might get something that can be classified as a tropical depression. So that 10% chance is just 10% chance of a depression of some kind, which really is a very low bar. This is not a concerning situation for a strong storm developing. It's more a matter of, is it going to become tropical, and we are really going to kick off the hurricane season or not? All right, let's look at all this now. Here you see on the satellite 2 things. First of all, down here in South Florida, especially right now, the southern part of Miami-Dade County and the upper Keys are just getting pounded by heavy thunderstorms, but there are other storms around farther north in the state as well. So you see a cluster down in here, and then you also see up in here this kind of elongated area. So there are 2 systems kind of evident there, and they're going to come together here eventually. So there's where the radar is now. There's that rain I was talking about, southern Miami-Dade County, but then there's another band up here just north of the Palm Beaches, and there's more rain developing up farther north, up around Jacksonville and offshore. That's going to rotate in. So Florida is still going to be very wet today. There's the first front, but there's actually a bigger area of low pressure occupying all that tropical air south of that central Florida front. And then here's kind of a real cold front up here with very dry air to the north. So it's a messy weather pattern there, to say the least. Here you see on the satellite the 3rd ingredient. Look at this, dipping down and wrapping up. So you have this upper level, mid-level, and upper level area of low pressure in the atmosphere that's pulling this tropical moisture north, and it's actually going to combine all this into this one low pressure system that has this very slight chance of ending up being something tropical. So here we are, just let's put it all into motion here. There's the one front that's over Florida causing all the rain. Here's this next one pressing down from the north. And remember, we had that upper level low out in the Gulf. So here we go forward in time. Let's go to tomorrow. You see everything kind of lifts to the north. So in the southern part of Florida, we're finally going to get a break as that lifts to the north. And then this dip in the jet stream, which is that other system out here, you see what it's going to do is propel it right up along the coast. The question is, Kiana, could it stay offshore and maybe get over the warm water? That's a little bit iffy. The thinking is that it'll be close enough to the shore that the rain won't extend very far inland, but some pockets of very heavy rain all the way from Florida on up to North Carolina. Have to watch for that here over the next few days.
All right, and we'll be keeping a close eye on that in the East Coast. I want to take it to the West Coast because just as we have one thing popping up here on the southeast coastline, we actually have some action off into the EPAC too.
That's right. There's a 60% chance here, a real chance of a storm developing out here, at least a tropical depression. So 60% chance of a tropical depression. It's kind of a disturbance back in here that's heading that way. And over the next few days, it's going to be in very conducive conditions there. That's why the Hurricane Center has 60% on it. Look at the water temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90 in that area where it's tracking. And it'll only last for a little while because eventually it'll get up out here over the cool water water and cool off. So that's where we are in the Pacific. Again, only 10% chance in the Atlantic. So even if it does develop, we're not expecting anything significant except for heavy rainfall with that.
All right, we'll be keeping a close eye on it. That's Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist Bryan Norcross. Thank you again for joining us.